Hello everyone, we're going to talk about North Dakota today. So let's look at the pictures first. So it says Theodore Roosevelt first came to the North Dakota territory to hunt buffalo, but quickly fell in love with the land. That's really pretty. That bird looks familiar. That's the western meadowlark, which is not actually a lark. It's part of the same family of birds that includes blackbirds and orioles. So obviously we've seen this bird before, so no bird video for this state since it's already been done. We've already met this bird. Bison are the iconic image of the Great Plains in the Old West. While buffalo and bison are both mammals within the Bovidae family, the two are not all that closely related. Interesting. There's the flag. Got the eagle in the middle. Looks like it's holding a banner with its mouth. And you got the sun with the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 up here, 6 on the bottom. With the stars, and then it says North Dakota on the bottom. Looks like it's holding arrows in one claw and then some sort of plant in the other. State trees, the American elm. State bird, western meadowlark. State flowers, the wild prairie rose. And then there's the state quarter with the bison on it. And that is it for our pictures. All right. North Dakota. So fast facts. Nickname is the Peace Garden State. Statehood is 1889. It's the 39th state. Population as of July 2015 is 756,927 people. They don't even have 1 million people in their state, so not very populated. The capital is Bismarck. Biggest city is Fargo. Abbreviation is ND. State bird is western meadowlark. And the state flower is wild prairie rose. History. Experts aren't sure when people arrived in the land that is now North Dakota, but archaeologists have found 10,000-year-old artifacts from hunters in the area. Native American tribes such as the Mandan, Hidatsa, Cheyenne, and Dakota Sioux have lived in the area, and about 30,000 Native Americans from several different tribes still call North Dakota home. France controlled the area after an explorer named Pierre Gaultier La Vérendrye became the first European to arrive in 1738. Later, Spain and then England took over. In 1803, the land was acquired by the United States in the Louisiana Purchase. For a long time, the region was called the Dakota Territory and included both North and South Dakota. Railroads were built in the late 1800s, bringing American settlers with them, and North Dakota was declared its own state in 1889. Why is it called that? Dakota is a Native American Sioux word that roughly means friend or ally. The International Peace Garden, which stands on the border between North Dakota and Canada, represents a 1932 pledge by the United States and Canada to never go to war with one another. So that's where that comes from. There's the flag and the symbols again. Geography and landforms. So as you can see on the map, it's on the top, so right here, kind of in the middle, isn't it? North Dakota is bordered by Canada in the north, Minnesota in the east, South Dakota in the south, and Montana in the west. Elevation rises from east to west as the Rocky Mountains appear. The Red River Valley in the east is a flat area that was once the floor of an ancient lake. It follows the Red River, which creates the state's wiggly border with Minnesota. The mineral-rich soil here makes it one of the world's most fertile areas, which is packed with farms. Heading west, the Drift Prairie region is dotted with hills, valleys, lakes, and wetlands. West of the Drift Prairie is the Missouri Plateau, the state's highest region, It includes the Badlands, a harsh stone valley that wind and water have sculpted into pyramids, domes, and buttes, which are steep, flat-topped hills. Badlands contain North Dakota's highest point, 3,506-foot White Butte, but North Dakota was once underwater, and it bears the fossils of ancient sea creatures, including swimming reptiles called mosasaurs, clams, and other fish. Wildlife. North Dakota's wide open land is home to mammals such as bison, bighorn sheep, moose, and pronghorns, plus bobcats, eastern spotted skunks, Arctic shrews, and muskrats. Bald eagles, prairie falcons, and American kestrels hunt overhead while red-headed woodpeckers knock their beaks into trees. Amphibians such as tiger salamanders scurry about, and bizarre reptiles like the soft-shelled turtle and smooth green snake keep things interesting. The soft-shelled turtle has a skin-covered shell, and the green snake's mouth appears to be smiling. I don't care if that snake's smiling, I'm still not going to like it. Just saying. Anyway, ash, elm, pine trees, and willows dot the landscape, and colorful flowers such as black-eyed Susans, ox-eyed daisies, Queen Anne's lace, and white violets decorate the fields. Natural resources. North Dakota contains the world's biggest deposit of lignite, a type of soft brown coal. It's been mined since 1873 with enough to last for about another 800 years. The state is also rich in petroleum, oil, and gas. Fun stuff. Inside the Peace Chapel at the International Peace Garden, you can walk from the United States to Canada and back. That's cool. President Theodore Roosevelt was once a cattle rancher in North Dakota. Open for tours, his log cabin home is part of Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Stand beside the world's largest fake buffalo in Jamestown, North Dakota, called Dakota Thunder. The statue stands 26 feet tall, taller than a 2-story house. So there you have it, boys and girls. That's some more information about North Dakota. I know that's a state I don't know as much about. I've never been, but I would love to go there, and those are some things that you can go see if you ever go visit. Hope you learn a little more and that you'll want to go visit North Dakota someday.